IVM.
Namaskar, dear friend. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi. So good to see you here on Begin the Journey. Have you heard of the term reinvent? Aha, we hear of that often, don't we? People ask us to reinvent. We are asked to look at people who have reinvented. It looks very, very difficult. In fact, reinvention is very difficult. People, in fact, accuse me of having reinvented. I haven't reinvented, dear friend. That is too much of a heavy onus on anyone, including me. What I've done in life is that I have taken up projects. Yes, projects. Projects which could look very different from what I have taken on before. What it does is that it is just a new endeavor. A new endeavor, a new project. It just allows me to fulfill something because it inspires me. Not only because this is something which I am used to, which I have done before. Imagine what is available to each one of us when we can actually go for things which inspire us and we find resources to complete it. Listen, life is not about just life throwing things at us exactly in the way that we want it. Life is throwing invitations in terms of what it shows to us, what people want, what life itself is asking from you. And then it is allowing us to be inspired by some of those and then finding ways to deliver it. When we are consistently doing a new set of things again and again, that's when somebody will say, hey, listen, you know what? You reinvented. It's like a knock on the door which says, listen, you are not your old self. You are the new one. But it begins with you ongoingly taking on new projects. That's right, my friend. If you want to reinvent, don't. Just pick up new projects and find ways to accomplish it. Over a period of time, you will develop a new set of prowess, a new set of strengths, and you will develop a new set of connects. That's what happened to me over the years. As I started from just being a Hindi film actor, as I moved down south, yes, I picked up a whole new set of credible talents so that I could create roles which are believable in languages that I don't know. Over the years, as I've also started communicating with organizations, this is a whole new set of things that I have picked up. But it all began with one project, which led to another project. So I am only doing project after project after project. And for people who are watching, I am reinventing. So, dear friend, I'm inviting you to wow the world, but begin by simply taking on new projects. I would love to hear from you how you could take on new things in your life. And who knows, you will be lauded. People will be clapping for you. They'll be cheering for you, saying that, hey, you reinvented. Shh, don't tell them. You didn't reinvent. You just took on new projects and completed them. Al Shukran Bandhu, Al Shukran Zindagi. I look forward to meeting you again on Begin the Journey. Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed that show. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Intel, for supporting us. Great week on the network. If you haven't been listening, why haven't you been listening? You should be listening. Rohan Joshi was on Uncle Please Sit, discussed the toxicity of the Indian pop culture. Really fun conversation to listen to. Rajiv Samant, the founder of Sula Wines, was on Cyrus Says. Again, I think that was a fun conversation. Also want to call out the season finale of Yuddha. Yuddha is our military history podcast. Definitely do check that out. It's a really great listen. And finally, I want to just remind you all that, it's a dark time, but if you need a smile, go check out the Smile India podcast by Shifa Mehta. It's in both English and Hindi, and I think that you will really enjoy the kinds of things that she's talking about there. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Advertising is dead. Yep, you heard me right. Advertising is dead. We're all in the content business now. Let's not call it news, TV, radio, etc., etc. It's all content, and we're in the middle of this weirdly exciting phase where all the borders and lines that have been drawn over decades has been swept away by this lovely thing called the internet. We're a show where we don't dwell on just the stuff that is now, but rather the wider stuff about advertising, media, content, and the whole goddamn circus surrounding it. tune in every Tuesday for our weekly unboxing of the mystery box we used to call advertising. I'm Varun Dugirala, co-founder and content chief at The Glitch, and this is my new podcast, Advertising is Dead.